Good morning. I am a professor in biochemistry. My name is Verschoor, and we are here today on a career orientation session. So let's look and carefully look at the colors here. I would love to be a physician or a veterinarian because I know that I have the talents to be a good physician or a veterinarian, but I was not selected. I was not given the opportunity to be trained as a physician or a veterinarian. What now? Well, you will never see the great things ahead of you if you keep on looking at the bad things behind you. So let us see what Aristotle said about this. Aristotle said, where the needs of the world and your talents cross, there lies your vocation. Now this he said even before Christ was born. So let's look and analyze Aristotle's opinion on this. He created the vocational pumpkin. Now carefully look. Can you see the pumpkin there? Can you see the colors? The green, that is your aptitude. There are 3 A's here. The first A is aptitude. That is the green. That is your talents. Can you see the red? That is your attitude. That is your passion. That is what you want to be. But then can you see the blue? That is the applicability. Those are the opportunities. And these opportunities, according to Aristotle, that has to overlap into your passion and your talent in order to find your real vocation. So look at, say for instance, you only had passion, but no talent and no opportunities. Oh, that would have been a depression. A passion that can never be fulfilled. Or what if you had all the talents in the world, all the aptitude, but you didn't have a love for applying it anywhere. You were not even interested in going to look for where the opportunities were. Well, then you are experience the fear. I'm lazy and I know that fate will catch up with me. But let's say, for instance, where the blue and the red overlap. You've got this passion and you've got these opportunities, but you don't have the talents to do it. Oh my goodness, that's frustration. I do know that I have the passion, but I can't do it. I can't do it. That's pure frustration. Or let's look where the green and the blue overlap. That is where you have all the talent and you have all the opportunities, but you don't feel like doing it because you've got no passion. Well, that's a resentment. I hate my good job because I have no passion for doing anything that the world needs. So no, that won't go. Where then is the basis of your career decision? That is where the overlap is between your passion and your talent with the opportunities, the needs that the world has for you. It should overlap. So that little bit over there where all these spheres overlap, that is your vocation, and that you have to find. Now, how do you find it once you're not selected to be a veterinarian or a physician? Where are your opportunities now? Well, have you been in a 3D movie? Have you noted that you look with one eye through green and the other eye through red, and then, only then, do you see things in 3 dimensions? That is what is required of you now to go and look for your opportunities. Look with your talents, look with your passion, and then go out and look for the potential in the world, the needs in the world, where your passion and your talents can be applied to give that. Now be careful. Whether you think, that is your passion, that you can, that is your talent, or whether you think you can't, Henry Ford said, you are right, because that is your mindset. And that mindset has to be prepared for going into your vocation, for finding your career. So, but let's see, let's look at them individually, on talents. The most gifted members of the human race are at their creative best when they cannot have their way, and they must compensate for what they miss by realizing and cultivating their capacities and talents. What is asked of you now? On passion, 2 approaches. Have you considered the postage stamp? The postage stamp goes onto the envelope and it sticks there until it gets to its destination. That you can do as well. You say, I was not selected now, but I can continue with my degree program and at every opportunity apply for selection until I get there. Well, that's one approach. But there's also another approach. That's the approach I took. Juliet said, a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Well, for me, not being selected as a veterinarian was actually kind of a narrow escape. I found that being a biochemist became even sweeter because I could design vaccines, I could design medicines, which is actually what I did in my very fulfilling career that I had. And yeah, biochemistry was just another way, another name by which I could do what I was dreaming about already when I was of 10 years age. So now let's look at the opportunity. Hey, this is blue, hey? Can you see the water? Can you see that you're in a particular situation, your passion, your talent, you're looking for the applications? Well, if you want something in your life that you've never had, you'll have to do something that you've never done before. So consider this. I think I can be a scientist. Now, carefully consider your opportunities here as a scientist. Can you still do what you dreamt about, what you had passion for and that you knew you were good at? Can you apply that in being a scientist? Does that fill the needs? Is that where your career lies? Thank you.